Good morning, everybody. Well, we're having an 8 a.m. thunderstorm here. So, we're going to let this go. See if we catch anything. It's kind of hard in the morning to catch lightning, but we're in the day. You never know. And this is set up a little different. I am in 120 frames per second. Might get nothing, might get something. Who knows? It is getting dark outside. Wow. I'll make the lightning show up if we get any up front here. I think I got a couple, maybe. Editing the video as well. It is pouring. Oh my. The slowest way to get. I don't know if I can actually use that power strip, that power plug to plug in the camera. If I see a lightning strike, there's another one. Kind of shutting the camera off so I can find them easier. Alrighty, finally the rain looks like it has stopped. So we're going to get doggies out here for walks, but real quick. Downsized the litter box this morning and slid over what was supposed to be the opening box station. That is a disaster, but that can be fixed. So got myself, this is the way I originally wanted this. The only problem is I had to reverse the light in here to be over here now, which kind of sucks. So, but it's alright. I mean, I can just come over and reach for it. I mean, I have enough cord, I could actually probably bring the switch to this side if I wanted to. I might end up doing that to make it a little bit easier. But anywho, yeah, it was just a little too far of a move. So, alright. Komodo and Obi and Spy Cakes are doing some sort of video. Don't mind them, let me pause them. I think the vlog might be done and ready to go up. Mainly my concern was I need to get the litter box further away from the computer. It is just getting too, I have to clean it again. Not going to do it right now because it's already after 11 o'clock and I want to walk puppies. I kind of like that stand being in that cabinet, but I almost have the room to actually stick it in here again, but I don't know if I want to bring that out. But then I could actually have like another tabletop, but I don't know if it fits under the TV. I think it does. I'll have to check, because then I can move stuff more off my desk. That's disgusting right now. For a review, yes, I get it, but, you know, it's stuff that I'm using. But anyway. Alrighty, so let's get puppies harnessed up. Take Mateo first. I think I'm going to change shoes, though. Now, these slip-ons aren't too bad. I really want to get a pair of insoles for them eventually. But I think with the rain stopping, we're going to try the Pocket. And we're having drainage issues down here. I can't imagine how deep up top is. The sun is trying to make its way out though, so that's a good sign. Yesterday got beautiful, as you kind of saw, and then it clouded up again. I am covered in cat hair. Oh well, it is what it is. Come on, Bassett, let's go. Come on. And my brother just texted me. He's like, I thought your toe was getting better. Right now, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. It's not hurting. Of course, carpet in the house, whatnot. But now that I've gotten out here, as soon as I said that one step, actually, I felt a little bit, like a 1, maybe a 0.5 of pain. But slowly, I didn't take any pain medicine yesterday. So we did a lot of work. So I don't know what the deal is. I'm not overly stressing about it right now, as long as I can walk. I don't know if a venture would be the greatest thing in the world, but you know. So, but I'm gonna get Princess out here for a walk and try to make a little bit of video. Maybe we'll find a rainbow with what's going on. I don't know. I wish I would have my sunglasses with me. They're upstairs. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, so getting the room the way I originally wanted it. It's just that really long under the bed thing I was using was just way too much for only the 2 cats. Hopefully this one works. If not, the other one is out back in the yard rinsing. The problem is I'd have to put the stand back where it was because there's not enough room. Unless I block part of the TV with the damn thing. I don't want to do that because I have the TV over as far as I can do to get everything in there when I did that remake of the room. So, oh boy, everything is so green now. It's crazy how it went from nothing to everything's bright green. What's she looking for? Come on, come on. She's like, oh no, what am I out here for? You just called a walk, Priya. Maybe on the 2X. Yeah, you have a 2X there, pupper. I'm not gonna lie, that is definitely a very good feature for this camera. I forget it has it sometimes, but when I do remember and I use it, I'm usually pretty happy with the quality of it. Remember turning it off when I spin it back around though, otherwise I need my arm out here, for instance. That's arm fully extended with 40mm. It's, you know, there might be times that's helpful, but keeping yourself in the frame is not the easiest in the world. Oh yeah, look at that sky. Yeah, there was some pretty good thunderstorms this morning. We had a little bit afterwards again, but now it has subsided. Skies are clearing, and it might be a pretty day to be at work. Can't wait. Oh, this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's for the dogs. I do have the Skechers on, the slip-ons. All right, Brent just came right along with me to cross over. She's like, okay, I want to go sniff that spot. Don't ya? I'll get back in that 2X. Yeah, not going to see Mom today, unfortunately. I'm going to go tomorrow when she lays down and go see her. So I got to find the facility. I'm not really sure where Muncie's actually. I know where the Muncie Hospital is, but I'm not sure where the rehab is. So I'm sure it's not hard to find, but it's just got too late in the day with trying to clean up and get things around. Boy, there is water pouring somewhere down here. You know, a waterfall down here somewhere. It's probably just coming off the mountain. Yeah, it's coming off the mountain and running down the driveway. It's always been a problem. Hey, this flowers are holding up for all the storms. That sun is hot. I'm glad I didn't put any more clothes on than I did. Jeez, this tank top, I'm cooking in it. Mr. Sun, you're warm, dude. Glad to see you again, though. It's been too long. I tell you, this whole Mavic 4 thing with them not selling it in the US has me slightly concerned. I'm even going as far as looking on eBay. I just cannot do $250 every 2 weeks right now with a paying 4. This is why I literally returned both the mics and the S25. It just was money I didn't have to spend. So, but there are some pretty decent deals where they're either, and it looks like they're US sellers, which to me is important. I really get concerned coming out of Korea and, you know, China and stuff like that they're going to be fakes. New in box, there was one that was actually 1056, which is slightly, I think, under the combo deal, which will give me 4 batteries, because I just literally was looking for sliders to move that stand easier, which I'm still going to find. They're somewhere. I keep putting them places and then can't find them when I need them, and then find them when I don't need them. But the battery that I bought, that was the 249 gram battery, I still have one, so I'd have 4 batteries for a combo. I just don't know if holding off till September for that is a smart move, because I know the 4 will get me some gorgeous sunsets. And the more I've learned with camera settings and whatnot, I feel like I can make the Mini 4 Pro definitely be amazing. And by that point, if the 5 were to come out, maybe we'd have a 4 and a 5 and I'd have a backup. The problem with eBay is I wouldn't have an insurance unless they offer it. I'll have to look, I'd have to dive into that and see if they do offer any type of replacement warranty. Because, man, I'll tell you, that's going to be the problem though. If I were to have gotten one at Best Buy right now, if I would have kept it, I couldn't have gotten it replaced. So, you know, like different YouTubers are saying, hey, if you're going to fly a drone, guess what? At some point or other, you're going to wreck one. So it's kind of given me the idea that, hey, if the people that know more about them and whatnot can wreck them, I shouldn't be so down on myself that I drowned 2 of them. It was just too close together. After so long of having a drone and only maybe flying it into a bush, then to drown 2, it kind of was a demoralizing thing for as a pilot. Alrighty, when I can bring Mateo out, I was just talking to maintenance. Yeah, the sinkhole that they're letting the water run into is getting deeper. No shocker there, but and then we've got this spot here where they filled the the gutter in with pavement when they redid this section. Flooding. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I told my coworker that lives across the parking lot here, it's like, yeah, you can go swimming after a rainstorm. You got a free pool. Yeah, my brain is really trying to rack around how I can afford to do this, because I feel like this summer I'm going to miss too many sunsets without being able to get in the air. I am not waiting until September. Ooh, that's starting to look a little threatening out there. Mateo's lap might get cut short regardless of time, which we are running out of, because it's like 5 minutes of 12 and Priya's lap was almost 38 minutes long, so that would be a little too much. But little man's out. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Come on, you can do it. You gotta walk, Bo. You gotta walk. I don't even know where the hell I'm aiming. Yeah, I was seeing him. The screen's really dirty. That's not good. Water drops on it, that's why. All right, wiped it off. Do have a screen protector on that thing, so, which has held up really, really well. This whole system has held up amazingly well for as long as we've used it. For how many times this thing's been turned on, turned off. Boy, dusting this thing would be a pain in the butt. There's like very little room to get underneath that gimbal. All right, lap along was successful. Oh yeah, before I go too far here. So we got the water just gushing away in here. The road is breaking free, and it's just digging this out. Love it. Isn't that just gorgeous? So smart. It's digging, now it's digging underneath. It's digging that way. Supposed to have a guy come look at it. Yeah, I keep hearing that. Between the swimming pool up there, you got a swimming pool up top, and you got a sliding board down here. Welcome to the complex. Just waiting for it to all of a sudden undermine the road and the whole damn thing collapses. Because not this crack right here, but the one down there, that one heaved really bad in the frost. You hit that thing, it was like a good inch or more. Yeah, another pedal? You just peed on that tree, dude. Boy, you're just a pedal fool. Yep, this one right here. That one is very suspect. And you got a spot there that's sinking. Of course, then you got all this water eroding underneath this whole section. Could be interesting. Mower guy might want to be careful riding on that section if he ever shows up again. All right, so the site on eBay is, was it something US store? I don't, but it's not US. It is actually shipping from overseas. Well, with us is what it is. With us store. It's not with you with US store. which, you know, has me a little concerned. But looking at the comments, so it would be here between the 23rd and the 29th if I made the purchase now. People are saying it came super fast. Very possible that they have a warehouse in like New York or something. A lot of these places do, so they can get things to people quickly, and it delivers via FedEx. Just right this particular second, I've got 3 credit cards due. I've got cable, electric, and water, and then rent and cell phone. Amazon card. Yeah, it's just not a smart move. As much as I want to pull the trigger and just say screw it, I'll stick with the 4. Just be super careful with it, not fly it over water, get sunsets, get like some stuff on Mike and I adventure, and call it a day. But just cannot do at the moment the initial $250 payment and then the next 3 after that. So we'll figure it out though. It'll happen eventually. All right, well, it was looking a little suspect there for a minute, but I'm not zoomed, right? No, I shouldn't be. I just turned it off. It looks like I'm zoomed in on that cloud though. But yeah, it's cleared up now again. Crazy. It was really dark there for a second. I don't know, it's blowing off one way, and that's another piddle for a minute, little man. Let me trace you watering, dude, because I'm owning the property. Leave me alone. With that sun glare, even without sunglasses on, this screen is getting a little challenging to view today. At certain angles, I can't tell if I'm aiming at him or not. I'm not turning black, it's just reflective. Am I nuts, guys? Just let me know in the comments if you think I'm just... I know I've called it a limited case usage device, but at the same token, we're getting into the season where it'll be a lot of fun to have one again. And I'm just worried that the 5s are going to be restricted from the US, and we're not going to get them anyway. All right, little man did his boom boom, so that's good. This is a successful walk. He's done about 7 of those, 7 piddles. Shockingly, my shoes are not getting too freaking wet considering going through this. These ones, they have like a lot less mesh, and they seem to stay, my toes don't get wet. So I'm being careful where I'm walking though, don't get me wrong. I'm not like sitting there trying to jump in a puddle. So I really don't feel like having to deal with that right now. As soon as I get back, I'm gonna have to get changed and get ready for work, and I have not eaten anything today. I wonder if there's any pizza left in the fridge at work. Yeah. As always, just like when I worked at Walmart second shift, they had pizza from Pudgy's, they had crazy bread, they had donuts, they had coffee, they had all this stuff. Yeah, for the rest of us at the end of the night, which 2 of us had to actually physically do freight, it was all gone. Those little pigs ate everything, except for one Little Caesars pizza that looked very, very gross. So I bagged it all up, and we got all the trash taken care of last night. God, there was a lot of garbage from the reset. Store looks good. So the bread aisle expanded, and then like your puddings and your yogurt and your, not your yogurts, but your pudding and your Jello and all the kids' snack stuff is after bread. The other side is cookies. And then aisle 2, which aisle 1 was chips, now aisle 2 is chips. Drinks are all in aisle 5. It was a big change. Cereal went all the way to aisle 4. Baking changed aisles. It's just crazy. I think it's going to work better for the Instacart shopping. I think it's going to line up a lot better, as long as they can get produce near the top, because that's the first thing we're supposed to hit. This weather is just ridiculous. This was like black when we came out originally, and I thought we were going to get hit again, but no, it's all cleared up. Blue sky, some clouds, just gorgeous looking out. I'm so happy I have to go to work now. All right, we're going to cut this to a half lap so I have time to eat, because I feel like that would be important for me to do, instead of trying to figure out if there's going to be any leftovers at work. My Uncrustables are still in my bag from yesterday, so I'm good there. Oh yeah, muggy days like this in this car are gonna suck. No doubt about it. But it is what it is. It's a short trip. Once we get some air flowing in here, it won't be too bad. It's supposed to go to like 82 degrees apparently today, Terry was telling me. So that's pretty toasty. Alrighty. Well, it looks like somebody's made a schedule change for me tonight, and I'm not happy. I was supposed to have 3 of us tonight. Curbside runs until 7 o'clock tonight, and I have just me and another person. I'm going to question it and voice my displeasure of stupidity. I only got a little bit of a pretty sky left, but it'll be long gone by the time I get home. Unfortunately, I got stuck here a little later than I wanted to, but cotton candy sky. All right, time to get home, walk puppies, and call it a night. All right, so I was led to believe that that trailer right there that's empty was going to get loaded up with all the stuff and the lift trucks, and apparently that was not the case. That was misinformation. So all the shelving and everything got picked up by another company, 2 guys in a budget truck. I gotta get this earbud out. Oh, come on, there's too much crap in my pockets. Yes, I know, my seatbelt's not on. But the light was green, so... Knife back in my pocket. They destroyed the back room, putting all that stuff in their truck. It's quite frustrating, to be honest with you. I was a little livid when I got back there, and I had to... So all the stuff that was palletized, they took it all off the pallets and separately broke it down, threw it in the truck. And I had to clean it all back up at, 10 minutes of 8. Oh well, it's done. It's over with. Back room is straightened up. Lift trucks are back that need to be returned or back in spots. So, looks like we did get a little more rain. The Instacart shoppers were in, and so do you find things okay? She goes, I'm doing pretty good. All right, I guess you're letting me go. Thank you. Uh-oh, don't want my AirPods flying off in between the seat. Would not be good. There's way too much distraction going on while trying to drive here. And then they went and brought me a cup of coffee. They're like, we want a coffee? I'm not going to say no. If you're going to offer, I'm going to be like, sure. Terry brought me a sweet tea with the pups. They went to go over, I guess, to one of the parks, and it was completely being torn up for whatever reason. I don't know. Not sure which park that was. It wouldn't have been Hesh Pond. So, got to see them briefly. My Priya was happy to see me. Mateo, he was barking at all the customers. It was cute. I heard him barking while I was trying to run, a 58 item curbside. They were ridiculous today. Apparently Montour's coolers went down, so we got hammered with 21 orders. Yay us. So, hey, the one order I had was 90 some items, 132 units, because it was multiples of some things. Ugh. But we got through it, and well, so yeah, they initially did call one of the closers off and then had to call them back and ask them very nicely, can you please come in? We made a boo-boo. That and the other assistant manager decided that he was going home early, which kind of put a kibosh, but that really didn't affect the system. The fact that they called out one of the 2 closers was my aggravation earlier, if you even saw that. Alrighty, a little bit later than I expected to take them out, but Terry had him in the backyard when I got home and had salad and watched Stolen Girl, the final episode. Little unclimactic video ending, but it wasn't overall bad little show. Still got La Prima to watch, which is a dub. Oh, well, we're caught up for the week on shows now, and actually we have one less show to watch. We do have a new season of You to watch. I think it's the final one. I don't think he's going to survive it this time. Get little man out for a quick little walk. See what he wants to do. Alright, giving the light a little test here. What else in modes do I have here? Ooh, there's brighter. There you can see me now. It's okay, boo. You do your thing. You gonna take a walk? Come on. We can walk. Oh, I haven't tested any of the light. Well, I actually found the other light. I know my brother commented on the other one. This one's even crazier than that one. And it's way lighter. This one's way lighter. Way more bulbs in it, too. Because that one's got some bulbs that are out in the old one. That's why I got this one. Not realizing how much lighter it was. Oh, trying to give him a chance to do his business here because we're not sure he pooped in the backyard. So, alrighty guys, well, Priya's walk is probably going to be outside Piddle and back in because she doesn't need much. But I will catch you guys in the morning. I'm thinking probably between 10:30 I'm going to head over and see my mom. I'm gonna try to get some sleep tonight. I'm gonna still import and all that good stuff and get the video set up so it's ready to go in the morning. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the morning. Have a good night and stay safe.